The world missed out on the Boston Marathon on Monday due to the coronavirus. But some runners took it upon themselves to hold their own personal marathons while they wait to run the real thing in September. A Boston nurse had a fun idea. She wanted her marathon route to spell Boston Strong, but she missed a letter. That puts the N in oh no, but still an impressive feat. One runner who caught my eye was Matt Lewis. He's a chef and owner of multiple restaurants on the New Hampshire seacoast, and he was training for his very first Boston Marathon. When the marathon was delayed, he decided to run all 26.2 miles on a treadmill and use it to raise money for employees of the many restaurants he operates in the area. Spoiler alert, he did it and raised almost $20,000, and you'll love his strategy to make the indoor experience almost like the real thing.
So let's get this thing started, okay, and we're off. It was tough, you know, laying off 126 people. It's not an easy thing to do, and I was on a treadmill running one day, and I just started putting the pieces together. Like, you know, I'm at home doing the whole stay-at-home quarantine thing. I'm running. Like, what if I were to still do the marathon, do it at home on the treadmill, turn it into a fundraiser for the employees? Should have been Boston Marathon Day. We're doing it here. We're doing it live in my apartment on my treadmill, raising money for employees of all the restaurants. Thank you very much. And the first day it raised $8,000 and was like, whoa, okay, we're gonna have something that can make an impact here. So let's kind of run with it while we can. How's everybody doing? So just crossed the 5-mile mark, which means that we just went into Framingham. I started when my start time would have been, which was 11:13 a.m. And I actually made a list of mile markers and different markers throughout, and I taped them to the treadmill. So that's kind of what I was using there to keep me on track. Running 26 miles on a treadmill is very daunting and not a pleasurable experience.
Not a lot to see.
But by breaking it up with that and like actually trying to visualize like being at these different spots on the real Boston Marathon course, it was helpful. Again, we're at 10-mile mark, right in the middle of Natick. Beautiful marathoning weather today in New England.
And of course, I saw you had fans outside your window. Some of your employees were out there cheering you on.
Check this out. Look at this out the window. All of a sudden, I heard some people driving by and honking, and I was like, oh, that's nice. They're honking, driving by, and then they ended up stopping and getting out, and they had made signs and posters. And then they stayed. They showed up somewhere around the 13-mile mark and stayed the entire second half. We got a nice crowd outside. I didn't know we were going to have a crowd, but we got people from Moxie, Franklin Street, Luigi's. We're at mile 15 right now. They wanted to show their appreciation as well to everybody that raised so much money and contributed, because they feel that it's such a special thing as well, and they wanted to show their gratitude. But it was really helpful to me. I'm glad they did it because, you know, running 26 miles on a treadmill, you need all the help you can get.
you need that motivation because you only have your walls, you know, and, you know, your sweat to keep you company.
26.19. We're so close.
And what was your final time on the treadmill?
It was 3:32, which I'm pretty happy with. I was kind of aiming for low threes if Boston were to happen. When things got real weird in the world about a month ago, I like a lot of people just kind of stopped running because we had other things to deal with, and so I missed 2 real critical weeks of training, which I was honestly worried about yesterday, like how much that was going to affect me. Not even necessarily going for time yesterday, but actually just getting the 26 miles done. 26.2. 26.2! It's over! It's over. We got this cheering group out here. We're going outside. Look at this. Look at this. It really showed all these employees how much everybody cares about them in the restaurants, and it just turned into a pretty special thing.